Junie B. Jones by Barbara Park. Book 24, Boo! And I mean it. Chapter 4, The Halloween Store. The Halloween store was in the mall. I pulled Mother there in a jiffy. Only too bad for me. 'Cause as soon as I saw the store, I screeched on my brakes speedy quick. On account of the stuff in the window gave me the creeps, I tell you. The window was filled with skeletons and devils. Plus there were scary, hairy monster heads all over the place. I closed my eyes real tight and I did a hard swallow, 'cause scary, hairy monster heads can take the brave right out of you. I squeezed Mother's hand tighter. Okay, here's a little change of plans, I said. I think I will go home now. Then I tried to pull Mother back the other way, but she didn't budge. I know those masks look scary, she said, but rubber masks can't hurt you, Junie B. She smiled. Those masks are made from the same kind of rubber that Ollie's rubber ducky is made from. And you're not afraid of rubber ducky, are you? I rolled my eyes at that dumb question. Rubber ducky doesn't have a sword through his head, I said. Mother didn't listen. She pulled me into the store, and we went to the aisle with the little girls' costumes. I looked up and down the shelves. They had every little costume in the book, I tell you. They had Little Red Riding Hood and Little Bo Peep, and Mary Had a Little Lamb, and Little Orphan Annie, and the Little Mermaid. Plus also they had Little Miss Muffet who sat on her trumpet. Mother's face got gleamy and happy. Oh, don't you just love these, Junie B? She asked. Wouldn't you like to wear one of these darling costumes tomorrow? I smiled very pleasant. No, thank you, I said. Just then a store lady walked by. I reached out and tapped on her. Where's the squirty suits? I asked. The lady looked curious at me. Then she looked at Mother. Did she say squirrely suits? She asked. Mother closed her eyes a second. No, I am afraid she said squirty suits, she told her. Squirty the clown. He sprays old women with seltzer. The lady looked strange at us. Then she led me and Mother to the clown stuff, and she went the other way. I looked down the clown row real nervous. And oh no, there were scary clown parts hanging everywhere, I tell you. I quick jumped behind Mother's skirt, and then very slow I peeked out. There were round clown noses and creepy clown hair and big white clown gloves and giant baggy clown pants with spinders on them. I did some deep breaths. Then finally I came out from behind Mother and I looked all the way down the aisle. Yeah, only here's the problem. I don't actually see the squirty suits, I said. Mother patted me. Yes, well, I didn't think we'd find a real squirty costume, she said. But with all of these clown parts, you can be much cuter than Squirty, Junie B. She took a wig off the shelf and plopped it on my head. Here, how about this funny frizzy red hair, she said. I quick took it off. No, Mother, no, I said. I don't want to be frizzy. I want to be squirty. I stamped my foot. Squirty, squirty, I said. I have to be squirty. Shh, honestly, Junie B, what has gotten into you? She said very snappish. Just then a boy walked by, and he saw me getting snapped at. I asked Mother to tone it down a notch. I will not be saying that comment again, probably. Her face turned steamy mad, and she talked through her closed teeth. That's enough out of you, young lady, she said. Not one more rude word. Do you understand me? I rocked back and forth on my feet, kind of nervous. Then I did a gulp. Yeah, only that is really going to cut down on my end of the conversation, I said, kind of quiet. Mother looked at me a minute. Then she quick covered her mouth with her hand. She was doing a grin back there, I think. After that, her voice got nicer. You've got to listen to me about this costume business, Junie B, she said. There are no squirty suits, okay? They don't even make squirty suits. Squirty is not a famous clown. I felt shocked at that information. But how can he not be famous, Mother? I said. I know that clown like the front of my hand. Mother nodded. Yes, well, I'm afraid Squirty made a strong impression on all of us. And why you're determined to be such a terrible clown is a total puzzle to me, she said. But if you really, really want to be Squirty, the best we can do is to get you an outfit that is similar to his. My shoulders slumped very much, 'cause similar does not mean exactly. Mother looked at her watch. It's your choice, Junie B. We either buy you an outfit similar to Squirty's, or we buy you a little Bo Peep costume. I did a sad sigh. Then I walked down the aisle very glum, and I looked for a similar seltzer bottle. The end of chapter 4.